Rangers have a significant seven-figure bid rejected by Cremonese over Cyriel Desert. So let's dive into it. I mean, of course, I've already mentioned the fact that we were linked with this guy, and it looks like that this deal could be happening. And of course, it's like the article does go on to mention that the overhaul is underway because we've seen the likes of Kieran Doyle and we've also seen Dujon Sterling come through the door. Jack Butland is imminent. I think that will happen any second now. Well, say any second now. Oh, is it right now? No, no. I feel like sometime this month. I feel like Butler will go over the line because he's definitely not staying at Crystal Palace. That's been confirmed. He cannot agree on a new deal there. So I mean, it looks like it's just going to come. But let's say here the Ibrox faithful said goodbye to five departing stars. We already know them by now, so I'm not gonna bore you to death. But with Serial Dessers, we've just been linked to a lot of like European strikers recently, and not really, to be honest, guys, not not really many of them are filling me with an insane amount of confidence. If I'm being perfectly honest, but you never know because a few of them have just been getting relegated, like and like it's not like someone can get relegated, right? Because I believe Giamakis finished like top goal scorer of the Dutch league, and his team finished like third bottom or something, right? So you can still finish really low down, but like get a really good goal tally. But these guys aren't, and I don't see how Serie A bottom feeders getting like three goals in a league season is going to take us to the promised land. But Beale has made two signings so far that have, like we've seen play, and Raskin and Cantwell. And you know what? If every player we bring in is as good as Raskin and Cantwell, I'd say we're looking pretty toasty for next season. But that would be a wee bit optimistic. But of course, pre-season preparations will be getting underway, not soon, like, but with these players, you would wish as many of them were in as possible. And of course, we're going to look to dethrone Celtic and try qualifying for the Champions League group stages. So, Rangers still remain in a deal with this Serial Dessers guy, so that's interesting enough. I'll probably make a fid about who we could potentially be facing in the Champions League because, of course, that is quite important. But like, I don't think it's going to be much tougher than last year. Like, you could probably get a harder team than what was that team Galossi last year, but I think they're actually an alright team. To be honest, I feel like just because it was their first time up, but they've been consistently atop the Belgian league this year, so who only time will tell. But going into another article here, Morgan Whittaker could potentially be coming to Rangers. Now, of course, this kind of fell through in January, but apparently it hinges on if what's his name, Russell Martin, former Rangers man, Russell Martin, um, goes to Southampton because then, of course, he would leave Swansea. I don't really know how that would really be a big deal. If I'm being honest, him leaving, I feel like this Morgan Whittaker character said that like he's a GTA character or something, but I'm not really that bothered if we sign him or not. He's 22. He seems alright, but I don't want us overpaying for this guy because like we were bidding like 2.5 million, and we're like, oh, you're nowhere near that big man, nowhere near that big man. So, yeah, will we get anywhere near that? Probably not. I'm being brutally honest, but only time will tell, troops. But anyway, I want you to leave your thoughts down below. And aye, till next time, Morgan Whittaker and Cyril Dessers, do you want them? Do you want them in the club? Well, leave it down in the comments down below because that's all I've got for you in this morning video. And aye, like, comment, subscribe, troops. Until next time, that is it here for Big Stevie Cool. I'll have a few vids later. And then we'll be back with more feds coming thick and fast. I'm going to try and start the FIFA career mode again. It's just I rarely have that time to play the PS5 these days because damn it, when YouTube's your life and you're running about 7 different channels, it's quite hard to slap on the PS5, but I'll do it.